Today we're installing the 2016 to 2019 Toyota 4060 double cab. So when we say 40, we mean small part behind the driver, big part behind the passenger. It has 3 adjustable headrests, and seat actually topples forward as well. The first step we're going to do is we have to just temporarily remove the center seat belt, and we're going to do that with the number 14 wrench. And take note of exactly how your seat belts are sitting and how they'll fasten. As you can notice, this female end is for the passenger. That goes up. On top of it is the center lap belt. So I always tell everybody just to keep that in mind when you come to reattach. Make sure everything goes down there the way it's supposed to. Okay, now that we have that attached, we're going to actually come up here and slide this right through this little elastic. A little snug, so just be careful you don't tear anything loose, but it will fit. Okay. And we'll just let that hang there, and we'll keep installing. We're going to install the driver seat bottom. The driver seat bottom, it will install identical to the passenger seat bottom. Okay, first thing we'll want to do is we're going to carefully detach this Velcro here. If you look underneath the inside right hand part of it, you'll notice the DB here, and you can see it's very faint, but we want them to be faint because we don't want to put a bunch of marks on your seat cover, but you can see it's marked DB, bottom right corner. You'll notice also that there's some loop Velcro, adhesive loop Velcro hooked to the long Velcros that come from the front edge. We're just going to take those off, set those aside for later use. Continue removing Velcros. The seat cover is going to go on with the long hook Velcro to the front. I'll start that by going over the inside edge first, here. Come around the front, here. Okay, and then we'll just go ahead and flip the seat up. Make this job a little easier. You notice there's a little nylon webbing on the back of the seat that holds that pull strap. I'm going to go ahead and just take that out of there. We have one on the seat cover. We've sewed on there for you. Now we'll work this back corner over here, and finally we're going to work over the outside part. Okay, keep working that down and around. Essentially what you're doing when you're installing these seat covers is you're trying to line up the seams that are on your seat cover to the seams that are on the seat. Once you do that, you'll have that thing fitting beautifully. What I'm doing here, you see me kneading that material. Where the 2 pieces of material are sewn together, the top is sewn to the side. You have a little piece of salvage material about this much that runs along the inside edge. And what we like to do is tuck that to the outside. So I'm tucking that material. You can see that tucked over. Tuck that to the outside edge. I want to replace that nylon webbing there. And we'll just keep continuing to pull this down into position. Alright, now the long Velcros from underneath the knees are going to come on up, and they're going to hook to the Velcro on the back edge. So this little 1-inch hook Velcro is going to come right up and hook right onto this back edge here. Okay. Middle one, you want to avoid this. Avoid your latch mechanism here. We're just going to come on up and go right along the side a bit. Pull this down nice and snug. There. The remaining one, get it nice and tight. I'm gonna pull this tight. Fasten that Velcro here. I think these little side Velcros, they're gonna pull over and fasten to the back edge, just like so. The inside edge ones, same way. I'm gonna fasten up, connect right up to that back edge here. Okay, so we'll cut the Velcros off. So you don't want to just start cutting with that Velcro on the cover. What I do is I'll kind of feel for the top where that Velcro is, bring it away, just using my thumb. Mark that where it's at. Just peel it up and away. Press that down. Now we're going to come to the little loop Velcros that we had detached from earlier. Here, basically these are going to go on the underside of the seat, and they're going to keep this thing from moving around. So we got to find a place where that is contacting the metal, so we can put that on there. So I'll just take and pull this away. I can see that this one is going to fasten right there. Now you may have to prepare the area with rubbing alcohol. This truck is brand new. I can see that it is completely clean. So I'll just peel that adhesive off. I'm going to pull that cover tight. Adhesive I'll just press into there and then touch that back up to it. Likewise here, I can see that that Velcro will fasten right down in there. So I'll go ahead and place that here. Peel off the adhesive. Maybe. There we go. And move that Velcro out of the way. Let's go ahead and stick that right down to it. I want to press pretty hard. Just move these back out of the way. Hook him back up. Here. And one remaining one to do here. We'll just do this outside edge one. Move that over just a little bit so we got some good contact right here. So you can see where that's going to hit on the flat there. And what these are going to do is they will keep your seat cover from sliding around. They are super snug. Chances of them sliding are pretty slim. But this will just ensure that they don't go anywhere for you. Okay, I'll pull that snug. Press that to the metal. Connect it to the back edge of the seat cover. Reconnect these side Velcros. And as I spoke earlier, the passenger side seat bottom will install identical to the driver's side. The only difference is the passenger side is a little bit wider. Okay, we'll work on the driver's top, and when we do that, we're going to just start off by working on the headrest first. We'll install that with the extending hook Velcros to the front, and slide that cover on into position, just like so. To remove, you're going to find two little push button releases underneath there to get that to come out. So they're right there. Two little push button releases. Okay, we'll set that back up. The headrest, we're going to line up. We want to line up the seams of the headrest cover to the seams that are on your seat. And I can see right here, I'm too far this way. To move that over, I'm just going to sweep my hands down there, down the front of it, move it in the direction I need it to go. Get that centered out. The hook Velcro is going to tuck right underneath the back edge and stick to this loop Velcro, quite simply. So we'll just go ahead and connect that under there, press that Velcro. Okay, we're going to work on the driver's top. As you notice, our label is on the back side of the driver's top. And if you carefully open up the Velcro, you'll notice that there's a DT marked on the inside right front part of that seat cover. We're going to slide that cover on with the extending hook Velcro to the front. Put that seat forward a little bit. Slide it down a little bit at a time on each side. Then you get it all the way down. into position. Be really tight on the bottom. Now you get it pulled all the way down. Okay, you can see we have a little ways to go yet. Okay. As you get that pulled all the way down into position, you're going to notice on the top that we have some generous holes for the plastic of the headrest. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and just tuck the cover underneath the plastic for those headrests here. And we're going to get this little release strap we've made an opening for out of the way here. Make sure that cover's pulled all the way down. Next, what we're going to do is I'm going to fold the seat forward. We're going to tuck these Velcros through to the back edge. And what I did right there is I reached my hand over and I kind of grabbed one of those so I could kind of hold that up into position. Okay. So we're going to pull all these Velcros up into the seat. And they're going to come all the way up to this back edge. So as you pull those tight, hold it to the seat, take your other Velcro, pull it tight, and press that right onto the Velcro from the front side. Pull tight, here, press together, the remaining two. I usually start on the inside and work my way out this way. Okay. You'll notice there's an opening here to catch the mechanism on the back, so you just want to make sure that you have that lined up. We'll fold that up into the backrest and see how it did. Everything removes. Nice, everything still moves. I'll just, as a good time right now, to take that headrest and put that back into the seat. That's all fully secure. This particular model has the child restraints exposed. We have these little black pieces of metal here for the child restraints exposed for this customer. There we go. All right, we're going to work on the passenger top, and like the driver's side, I'm going to put the headrests on while the headrest is still on the seat. Now, as you can see, long Velcros go to the front. This has kind of a big pouch on it, so you basically, on this one, you have to slide it over the front of the headrest first, here, and work its way to the back. That's as much as I'm going to put on right now. I'll just go ahead and lift this up. We're going to remove it, just use with this little push button on that side. Okay, so we have it pushed over the front. What you want to do is you want to keep working this thing back. Okay, working it back, so you're fitting that front part of the cover to the front side of the headrest. Okay, so we're basically lining up the seams on the headrest, making sure they're equal distance. Everything looks good. Okay, again, with the headrest, you have the hook Velcro that's just going to tuck underneath that back edge. Okay. Okay, we're going to work on the passenger top now. The inside will be labeled PT on the inside front of the seat cover. First thing we're going to do is carefully open these Velcros up like we did on the driver's top, but unlike the driver's top, we have Velcro around on the back edge here. Okay, that's to accommodate your center seat belt. Okay, so now that we have that fully opened up, I'm going to go ahead and release the seat so it can flip forward. I'm going to take the seat belt here, lay it on top of the seat cover. Okay, we're going to tuck the seat cover around this inside edge, pull it down into position. And as you're doing that, your headrests we can take and go ahead and tuck like we did the other one, starting on the push button side here. And then here's our seat release strap. We want to get that out in case the thing clicks back in there. Alright, we got that out. Now we'll take and tuck that cover right underneath the plastic for that seat belt there. And we're going to tuck around the other side. seat cover to the back end. Nice and easy. Okay. Pull this down. Okay. And like the driver's side would, tuck the seat cover underneath the plastic there for the headrest. Generous opening. And I'm going to pull down on that. Now we'll just go ahead and, same way, we're going to kind of tuck these Velcros to the back side. Flip that down. We want to pull the left and the right part of the seat cover down all the way here. So I'm going to take and pull this Velcro over. This other Velcro is going to fasten here. Tuck that underneath a little bit. There we go. Two pieces of material should meet at the back. You're really going to kind of have to pull these in to gather that material in to get those materials to meet right in the center. We'll let this fall all the way down. Make this job a little easier, so I'm going to pull this over. Meanwhile, I'm going to take this one, press it too. Just work it down a few inches at a time. Press those together good. Overlap there. There we go. Press those together good. And like the passenger side, we're feeding all the Velcros through the back edge. Up to here. And I'm going to pull on those pretty good. Pull those up, holding them right to that, and then I just pull that up, hold that Velcro to the seat, push those back down on top of it, pull up to the seat, push down. Here again, we kind of want to make sure we line up this seat release opening there. Pull up hard, tuck over, and down. Alright. Now's a good time to flip the seat up. Put the headrest back in. Little one goes in the center. Over here. Big one to the outside. Okay, lastly, we're going to replace that seatbelt back into the floor. I'm just going to hold that so it stays in place right where we want it. As we get it down there and give it the little extra tighten in position.